So what's the best way to cut vinyl plank flooring the long ways? Well, in this video, I'm going to break it down for you. What's good? It's Carpet Mike here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and you see how I line that first plank up with the next plank on the next row? So check this out here. This is going to be really quick and easy. We're going to go ahead and line up that first one. Then the second one, we're going to lay that right on top of it, lined up against the wall. This is going to be our template to get the perfect cut we want to go up against the wall here. Now, with your knife, we're going to go ahead and run it down that edge a few times. We want to score it. Don't get super aggressive with the blade because it can bend and all sorts of bad things can happen. So what I like to do is do like a light score, then a slightly heavier one, and then a slightly heavier one after that. But once again, don't get crazy. Remember, this is vinyl. I'm going to show you how to go ahead and break it apart so you can get it installed. So check this out. We just scored that a few times. Life is good. Let's go ahead and grab that plank we just scored, and we're going to fold that score to go ahead and make that final cut. And yeah, I'm hanging out outside. The sun's shining, it's beautiful, and traffic is going by. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take our knife and run it down that and remove that piece that is going to be the excess of that plank. Alright, so get that out of the way. Don't nobody need that. Now this next plank we were using for our template here, we need two of these actually. So we're going to set our first one on top of the second one. And now we're just going to trace this one, get you a better angle so I can cut from this side, doing the same exact pattern. We're going to go ahead and score it a few times, give it a good old 1, 2, 3-ish, and then finish all the way down. Score it a few times there, and maybe that's good. Nah, we're going to score it a few more times all the way to the end there. Just making sure we got it bit in just enough so when we fold it back and forth, it breaks away real easy. But like I said, just nice and finesse. You ain't got to get crazy with this whatsoever. So we take the top plank off. We're going to go ahead and take the piece we just scored a few times. Same exact thing. We're just going to fold it back and forth a little bit. Wiggle, wiggle. Get that nice and loose there. And once we get that folded like that, we're going to run our blade down that cut line. Watch those fingertips. Don't you cut yourself. All right, good. Everything's cool there. We're going to go ahead and go here. We'll run the blade all the way down. Bam. Now we got two planks ready to go lengthwise down the wall. Now, a lot of people say, well, you can get up and do table saw. And absolutely you can. But who wants to get up and down, man? We talking about living. I'm going to sit on the floor while I work. You know what I'm saying? So we got that cut. Everything's good. Use a pry bar to go ahead and push off of the wall. This is another thing you want to finesse though for sure, because when you push off of that wall, if there's nothing behind that drywall, you'll push your pry bar right through it. So that one's locked in, everything's good. Oh no, we got one more we got to put in place. That's why we cut two of them. So let's grab that next plank here, stick it into the side, and then we're going to line up the length. We're going to lift it up just a little bit to go ahead and drop that down into the track. We're going to grab the pry bar, same exact scenario. We're going to drop that in there, just put a little bit of pressure, pulling those two together, and bam, that is how you cut vinyl plank flooring lengthwise and install it. You are a success.